Hi everybody, it's Olivia Sheldon with Liviawell. I hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, Liviawell, and don't forget to check out my website and get some DVDs. I've got a level 1 and a level 2. My website's www.positiveenergyyoga.net or .com. So you can grab a DVD and see what it's all about, going deeper into some of these poses that I'm just giving you a little taste of here or there. And also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. I'm going to get more into that as the days go on. So a lot of people ask me about going to sleep at night, that they can't get to sleep and they have a hard time just laying down, releasing from the day. Make sure, of course, all your lights off, you're not watching TV, there aren't any distractions, and here's some yoga poses that'll kind of help get you into the groove of releasing and relaxing. So I'm just going to have you come onto your backs, okay, and just some soothing, let's get you to sleep, almost as good as chamomile tea. So we're going to bring the knees into the chest and tilt that tailbone down, and just kind of start to make little circles here into the lower back. So you're going to release your sacrum, especially if you've been sitting all day long. The lower back's getting really tight, really cranky, doesn't like being crunched in a chair all day long. And then circle the other way. And then you have the, if you're in traffic and people are annoying you, then your back really tenses up. If you live in the DC area, or probably LA, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Bend the knees in. We're going to extend one leg forward, and you're going to do both sides. We're going to interlace the hands 2 inches below your right knee. Pull that knee to bypass your rib cage here, and just hold. So we're not going into the chest. I actually want you to go to the outside edge of the rib cage, and just feel a slight, subtle pinch sensation. It doesn't have to be too much of a tug, just a gentle tug right here. And then just hold that for a few moments and catch your breath. A nice big inhale through your nose. And feel that energy filling up. And a nice exhale, feel that stress and tension just releasing from your body. We're going to take that right leg into the sky, reach up and grab onto your foot, and pull your knee to bypass your rib cage. Just a nice little hip stretch, just to release any tension we might be holding in our hips. So in yoga, we talk about our emotional tension kind of being held in our hips. This is a really good way to release that, whatever you're holding. I like to hold my chocolate and my ice cream in my hips, but that's just me. I want you to take that right leg into an upside down little pigeon. So double bicep curl that right leg. Pull it snug into your chest. And again, some movement feels good. So working our synovial fluid or our joint fluid right into that hip. And just going to allow for greater mobility all the time. When you wake up in the morning, your hips won't be so stiff. When you're walking throughout the day, these are great postures all the time. But this is kind of our nighty-night sleep routine. We're going to pull that leg in. And then just give me a nice big twist. This is my fave. Knees drop to the side. So we're going to take that right knee as we drop it off to your left. Let the arms open out wide and then just twist and look over your right side. So if your right knee's dropping left, you're going to look to your right. So we get that state of opposites. The upper body going in one direction, the lower body going in the opposite. And it works into your digestive system just to kind of calm things down in our stomach. It's just really soothing for your spine, your nervous system running up and down your spine. We want to bring some calming energy into our back. And if you want a little bit deeper stretch, we can extend that leg and then have your bottom left leg really going forward or in the opposite direction. So we really get a 90-degree angle ultimately, and maybe even a little bit more. Doesn't that feel so good? And then flex your foot. Might as well get a little calf and hamstring while we're here. So nice. And are you breathing your ujjayi? So our breath in yoga is all in through your nose, opening up through the back of the throat and filling up your lungs, and then exhaling out through the nose. Beautiful. And then release, and let's bring that body all the way back to center. One more time, knees in, and another one of my favorite postures. Okay, I like them all. So we're going to take happy baby, which is knees wide, feet wide, just kind of rocking in our crib. And babies actually do this. Also, babies put their toes in their mouth, but I wouldn't recommend that, especially after a long day. Just saying. So rock and roll, little circle around on that lower back, really soothing all the way around. And then just relax. And maybe bring your feet together, knees apart, and just take a few minutes to breathe here. I do want you to do both sides, so make sure you do the other side. But just when you're done, just come to a calming place. And our savasana is a place of stillness and relaxation and meditation. It's where your mind clears. You just kind of let go of every thought, the good thoughts, the bad thoughts, all the thoughts. Think about going to a really neutral space, almost maybe going to the beach. Start with the beach. Start with a really light, easy, happy environment. Maybe it's a mountaintop for you. Mine's always the beach. Love the beach. Feel that sun beating down on your skin and a gentle breeze blowing by. And with that relaxation and that visual, we start to be able to drift now more into that neutral space. So maybe we need to just start with thinking about the place and then focusing on the breath, and then working your way down to that clean, clear space in your head. It's like rebooting a computer. So after a few breaths and after a few moments of unwinding, your body is perfectly set and perfectly placed in the right direction, headed towards real sleep. This is not our time to sleep. We're just in that moment of stillness, embracing every ounce of energy that you get from being still. There's actually a lot of strength that is required to be okay with being still. Not everybody's okay with being still. And then just when you're ready, we'll bring the knees in. And anybody that needs to get up and go brush their teeth, go ahead and finish your nightly routine. Otherwise, we're all set. I'm ready to go to sleep. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you next time on Liviawell. Make sure you subscribe and have a wonderful night. Namaste.